6 on the 24. Bernardino, top of the key. 3! Bang! Bang! Boom!
And you gotta love the patience of the Wmpbl All-Stars, looking for the open man in their offensive sets and finding Bernardino for that open 3.
Isang buwan ng pagitan ng Wmpbl All-Stars and ng Ateneo, 59-29. All-Stars on fire here as we take a look at Bernardino 3. And that one all strings. 10 on the shot clock. Calago, step through, floater off the window. And sarado ang bangko para sa kanya. 6:25 remaining. Ali Lim, the handoff to Palmera. 14 on the 24. Ali Lim backing down her defender in Kate Cancio. Resultay! And that one a little too strong for the former UE scoring machine. 3 ball off to the right para kay Calago, and the long rebound by Palmera D. Ali Lim driving. And now Ambi Almazan backing down Casey De La Rosa, former back-to-back MVPs defending each other, pero nga lang Ambi Almazan went around the world and back without a passport, and nahuli siya.
And that was what Ateneo was missing in the first half, no? That defensive presence inside and yung size nila. And they're getting a couple of stops now with Casey De La Rosa inside the ballgame.
Alam mo, it was fun to see momentarily two of the back-to-back MVPs, 2 of the 5 back-to-back MVPs, facing each other there. Pero nga lang, before we continue further with this coverage, let's now go to our courtside reporter, Bianca Tagarda, with this courtside report. Bianca?
Jago and Justin, fresh from her college stint, UST Growling Tigress Taki Takatak is playing her first appearance with the WMPBL, and sobrang thankful niya nga raw that she was discovered by Coach Heidi Ong in her hometown, Iloilo, years ago. As she heads into the next chapter of her life, Taki marks this Pinoyliga Global Invitationals bilang simula ng kanyang journey. Now, Jago and Justin, what can you say to one of the players in the WMPBL All-Stars team who actually does not have a team yet in the actual WMPBL tournament?
Thank you very much, Bianca Tagarda. Yes, and to see Taki Takatak, a UAP Season 86 champion. So at least somehow nabigyan siya ng opportunity to be part of netong WMPBL All-Stars, one of the youngest members, I believe, netong All-Stars team, led by veterans in their 30s already. Pero nakikita natin, parang hindi talaga mawawala yung mga galaw ng mga veterans.
The smarts are still there. Just a little conditioning needed, and babalik na agad din.
Pero going back ito kay Taki Takatak, syempre, a breath of fresh air para dito sa WMPBL All-Stars. Takatak is just 25 years old. So, marami pa siyang ways to go dito sa ating Philippine women's basketball scene.
Those are still early years for a basketball player, no? 25.
Exactly. 4:45 remaining sa ating third period. And this one has been the WMPBL All-Stars game throughout. Shot clock down to 10. Ferrer, they go inside. Gemma Miranda got her pass picked by Seng Calago. And right now, Ateneo trying to go half court. And the traveling violation called against Kate Cancio. Shuffled her feet, danced to the wrong beat.
And nakaka-spot ko lang sa crowd natin. The sister of Chris Newsome, Melissa Newsome, in the stands.
Wow!
And of course, ang kanyang partner, si Louis Brill. Practice player yan ng Meralco. And also a member of my runs sa village namin.
I believe ito si Melissa Newsome was a alumnus of Ateneo.
That's correct.
Watching her team play here in the Pinoyliga Global Invitationals. Shot clock down to 12 for the WMPBL All-Stars. Drive to the basket by Frank Fabruada. Lost the handle and it goes through dito kay Gemma Miranda. Great hustle play for the WMPBL All-Stars.
So the lead is still extending here for the WMPBL All-Stars.
No mercy para dito sa All-Stars against their counterparts from Ateneo, and the step through, no good. Para dito kay Sencalago.
And that was a power rebound para kay Ferrer.
Oh. And Ateneo forces a turnover against the white shirts. Now here comes Casey De La Rosa.
Alam mo, Diggs, ikaw hindi pa kita nakita sa runs namin eh. I'm waiting for your appearance.
Nako, magbigay ka naman ng invitation.
Ay, yun naman pala eh.
Give an invitation, I'll be there. And we got a foul on the floor against the WMPBL All-Stars, which segues into the return by Pia Cruza, replacing itong si Sanz Villacruz.
Speaking of global invitation, no? Alam ni Sir Benny Benitez yan, yung runs natin ay parang global invitation din, hindi lang puro mga Pilipino dun.
Oh, kaya pala. And Calago missing that free throw. 2 minutes and 54 remaining sa ating period number 3. And we see the return here of LJ Miranda together with Shane Salvani. 2:50 remaining sa ating third period. Salvani, well defended by Lopez. Top of the key. Now they go to the right wing to Miranda. Miranda, nice give and go! Oh, what a play! Frank Fabruada gets the bump, the bucket, and the chance for the bonus.
And you were right earlier, this WMPBL All-Star team looking like a well-oiled machine as we see that pick and roll ran to perfection.
But again, do not count the Ateneo Blue Eagles out. Again, a great system led by Coach L.A. Mumar. And by the way, an offensive foul against Sencalago there, leading to another Ateneo turnover. As I was saying earlier, as I was about to say, by the way, itong si Coach L.A. Mumar, nung nakita niya ako kanina, parang nag-high siya, tapos biglang nag-freeze siya saglit kasi very familiar face sa akin si Coach L.A. because nung nagtrabaho ako sa production dati ng NCAA sa Active, sa TV5, sa Sports 5, siya yung commentator na, siya isa sa mga analyst. Tapos ako yung writer.
Okay.
So ngayon, medyo na-surprise siya na ako naman ang behind the mic.
Very well-rounded itong aking partner, Triple D, Diego Dynamite de la Paz.
Wow!
Ako naman ang magbibigay ng nickname sa'yo.
Wow! And at the foul line, ito si Shane Salvani again, the youngest member of the WMPBL All-Stars at 20 years old.
Oh, wow.
Playing under Coach Riza Palmera D. So 15 years ang age gap, by the way, ni Coach Riza Palmera D. And ito si Salvani, kanyang isa sa mga players sa FEU Lady Tamaraws.
Okay, kaedad ko pala tong si Riza Palmera D.
And we got a holding foul against LJ Miranda.
Yung mga nickname natin, Dex, di ata bagay eh. Yung Dynamite, di bagay yan sa aviation eh, no?
Nako.
Oo.
Pero nga, alam ko bawal yung ganyang joke sa
bawal talaga.
Sa field mo. Kaya. Back to the ball game, 12 seconds on the shot clock. The handoff here finds its way to Lauren Lopez. Lopez, the spin against two defenders, gets fouled, and she will take two from the line.
Great series of dribbling moves there para kay Lopez.
Again, as I said earlier, do not discount the Ateneo Blue Eagles. Especially, again, they are one of the top 4 teams last season sa UAAP season 87. And of course, itong system ni Coach L.A. Mumar starting to, gel, and slowly nakikita natin sila as a promising program within the UAAP ranks. trying to develop further their players, and the 3-ball launched and connects para dito kay Tantoy Ferrer. Active from inside out. Ito si Ferrer all throughout this game, and I am now a Tantoy Ferrer fan.
Oh, she has been consistent in both halves of this ball game so far, and making a case for maybe best player of the game today.
Short on 3-point attempt ni Frank Fabruada. Ferrer, nice find to a cutting Fabruada for the easy deuce at the dunker spot, and we're down to the last 55 seconds of the third.
Kanina outside shooting, ngayon court vision naman para kay Ferrer.
14 na sa shot clock para dito sa Ateneo. Cruza. They go to Lauren Lopez. 5 on the 24. Medyo crowded at the top of the key as ito si Kat Salgado tried to give a pick to allow her teammate to spring free. As we take a look at that last play one more time from the Wmpbl All-Stars, the great give and go. And as I said earlier, konting amuyan, konting kindat, konting tingin, mabilis silang nag-gel as a team.
That was a nice cut to the basket by Fabruada and rewarded by Ferrer right away.
So the young players like itong si Shane Salvani pati si Taki Takatak, you know, they could learn a thing or two from the veterans itong Wmpbl All-Stars team, especially that a lot of them are composed of former Perlas Pilipinas and Gilas Pilipinas women's standouts.
Oh, and itong si Salvani, you know, nakikita niya yung coach niya in action.
Exactly, as in up close as a teammate. And an offensive backcourt violation rather on Ateneo. Another careless turnover for the Blue Eagles.
There has been a lot of unforced turnovers by the Ateneo squad, and of course it has been because of the pestering defense of the Wmpbl All-Stars.
16 on the game clock, and it's a 4-second differential between game and shot clock. Shot clock reads 7. The drive, and it doesn't fall through for Salvani, and it will go Ateneo's way with 7.2 remaining in the third period. Time, a chance for them to write the last sentence in chapter number 3. Three seconds remaining, and a steal by Ferrer. Ferrer puts it up at the buzzer, and it's left short. Sayang. That would have been a highlight play for Tantoy Ferrer, who has been amazing throughout this entire ball game for the Wmpbl All-Stars. As we're about to bring you the third quarter highlights, Justin, talk us through with the way this game has gone.
Okay, so it has been the outside shooting this time now for the Wmpbl All-Stars and their efficiency in their offensive sets. Despite Casey De La Rosa being available here in the third quarter, it has been the All-Stars being a well-oiled machine, pushing this lead to 39 points.
72-33 is our count. At the end of 3 periods, magbabalik ang Pinoyliga Global Invitationals Cup action.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Ito ang inyong Pinoyliga Global Invitationals Cup, and it's brought to you by Shawarma Shack, Smart, our official wireless partner, ENDERUN Colleges, Buffalo Wings and Things, and LGR Athletic Wears. Quick shoutouts kay Boss Ryan Cruz ng LGR as well. Thank you very much, sir, for supporting the vision of the Pinoyliga Cup, expanding its reach further and further. As we saw Cindy Resultay, rare bucket for the former walking bucket ng UE Lady Warriors.
And ako rin, Diego, I would like to give a shout out to my Davao Occidental Tigers family.
Wow.
Of course, ang ating informant kanina, si MG Kalang,
Nice.
player rin ng women's basketball natin. She is the head of utility in Davao. And syempre, ang aking kaibigan, si Val Chauca, one of the
Nice.
star point guards of Davao. And yung mga coaches namin, si Coach Amboy, who was here earlier,
Oh,
Coach Noy and Coach Arvin Bonleon,
nice.
sila Coach Pancho and Coach Jesse.
Pancho Alfonso?
Yes.
Yun, si may moniker sa kanya kasi dati nakatandem ko sa isang project nun, si Power Pancho.
Mga coaches na yan. Alam mo, nakiki-ensayo pa ako sa team nila eh.
Nice.
So, trying to get back in shape, man. You know,
Oo.
these coaches are guiding me as well. Eh. Kahit pa manager lang tayo doon.
Yun.
Natututo pa rin.
Riza Palmera D rises up pero ang mintis. Second try for the WMPBL All-Stars and Ali Lim gets fouled underneath the basket. 2 on the way for Ali Lim. 37 years old. 5'10 center playing for Discovery Perlas sa ating women's MPBL. And Justin, if we're going to take a look at how itong WMPBL All-Stars systematically dissected itong Ateneo, what are we taking away from with the way these All-Stars have played today?
Well, yun na nga, no, we've been saying it throughout this whole coverage na they haven't had much time to prepare. Pero ang ganda ng mga reads nila sa offensive sets nila. Pero I think that what gave them the early advantage right away was the loss of the bigs of Ateneo. And they kitang-kita natin agad sa first half yung mga second chance points, third attempts nila at the basket. You know, doon agad nagballoon yung lead eh.
Right. Palmera D at the top of the key. Kicks it to the left wing. 9 on the shot clock. They go to Bernardino. Bernardino gets the screen from Ambi Almazan. Almazan, the roller, and scores. Yan, yung ganyang type ng amu yan na madali na sa kanila yung pick and roll. It's something natural for them. And we got a whistle against the white shirts of the WMPBL All-Stars. Let's take a look at that pick and roll action. The score for Ambi Almazan. Great find by Afriel Bernardino. Shot clock reads 17 para dito sa Ateneo Blue Eagles. Calago. 10 on the 24. Calago still at the top of the key. Hindi makahat na butas. Denies that screen by Villa Cruz. Misses that jumper and on the second try, wala pa rin. Third try para sa Ateneo. Fresh 14 on the shot clock pero they throw the ball away and Cindy Resultay with the steal.
And this time it is Ateneo. We're getting a couple of extra possessions.
Shot clock reads 14 for the WMPBL All-Stars. Ali Lim to Ambi Almazan. Now to Cindy Resultay. 4 on the 24 for Resultay. Resultay drives and gets fouled by Unix Angala.
Nice aggressive drive by Resultay there.
Cindy Resultay going back to the 4.5-meter line. Goes in and out on that first free throw. Seven minutes and 28 remaining, and Resultay goes 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Villa Cruz. The handoff here to Sencalago. 12 on the shot clock. Bernardino on her. The stop and pop. No good para kay Calago. And so far, I think yung last few possessions nakita ko, puro si Sencalago yung trying to create her shot. Resultay gives it to Almazan and we have a foul. A reach in variety kontra dito kay Kat Salgado. Check that, that's Mon Fetalvero.
And so got caught on the neck a bit with an elbow. Pero siya pa anong tawagan ng foul. ang nangyayari pag veterano ang binabantayan mo.
Yes. 10 on the shot clock and the jumper by Riza Palmera D. No good. Second try for Ali Lim. My countering acrobatics pa. 80-35. And this one, a runaway. A 45-point advantage para dito sa WMPBL All-Stars.
Eto, Diego, mas madali nang isolve to. 45-point lead para sa WMPBL All-Stars.
Let's take a look at that rebound and put back for Ali Lim. Easy as pie, piece of cake.
Sayang, di natin nahuli yung get-up niya dun.
Oo. 15 on the shot clock. Bernardino tried to thread the needle into Ali Lim and a 3-second violation kontra kay Ali Lim.
Napituhan agad ni referee Dennis Escaros.
Yes. And by the way, for those na gustong sumubaybay sa ating Pinoyliga Global Invitationals, bukas dito pa rin sa ENDERUN Colleges, our men's side of the bracket naman sa Global Invitationals will get going with Phil-Am Nation Select versus the UE Red Warriors at 8 in the morning, followed by the 10 a.m. game between the UE Lady Maroons against this very same WMPBL All-Stars at 10 in the morning.
Very exciting games for tomorrow.
Oh, so
I'm excited to see UE sporting their new coach, of course, si
Yes.
Coach Chris Gavina.
oh yes,
And of course, the Phil-Am Nation team.
yes.
Marami tayong nakukuhang recruits dyan sa colleges natin.
6 on the shot clock. Calago, top of the key three. And that one off to the right, and the rebound by Ambi Almazan. Riza Palmera D. Oh, and we have a dribbling violation against Coach Riza.
Very uncharacteristic, no?
And another platoon substitution for the All-Stars for the final 5:26 of the game. Takatak, Ferrer, Miranda, Fabruada, and let's see, that's May Canuto now on the floor for the white shirts.
And you know, Diego, this blowout game can be very beneficial for the WMPBL All-Stars.
Oh,
You know, they are in season for their league, no? And tomorrow, they're gonna have basically back-to-back games.
yes.
So, itong blowout na to will give their main guys a chance to rest.
Yes. And Taki Takatak called for that last foul. 14 seconds on the shot clock para dito sa Ateneo Blue Eagles. And before we continue with our broadcast, let's go to our courtside reporter Bianca Tagarda with this report. Bianca?
Well, Jago and Justin, she may not be on court right now, but two-time back-to-back UAAP MVP and the mythical 5-player Casey De La Rosa traces her journey back to Chiang Kai-shek College kung saan siya nahanap nila Coach LA 3 years ago together with other core players such as Seng Calago and Pia Cruza. Ang layo na nga ng narating ni Casey, but then you know, Jago and Justin, no matter how far you already are, you'll always come back to your roots.
All right, thank you very much, Bianca Tagarda, with that report. And in that last play, Tantoy Ferrer scoring underneath the basket para dito sa WMPBL All-Stars. 4:20 remaining. And we got a foul against the WMPBL All-Stars, sending itong si Kate Cancio to the 4.5-meter line.
And then that previous possession, kita na naman natin, backdoor cut by the WMBBL All-Stars, and their point guard quickly finding the roller and converting 2 points once again.
4:10 remaining sa ating fourth quarter, which seems like an impending victory para dito sa WMPBL All-Stars. That runner, no good para kay May Canuto. Now umaatake dito ang Ateneo. Unix Angala. 14 on the shot clock. And a foul given up by the WMPBL All-Stars. That's on May Canuto. Fourth personal foul for Canuto and sending itong All-Stars into penalty. It will be Lauren Lopez to the 4.5-meter line from Ateneo de Manila. So homegrown ito si Lauren Lopez. Played sparingly, by the way, sa last UAP season 87. Played 7 games for the Blue Eagles. 3 minutes and 40 remaining sa ating fourth and final quarter. Shot clock now to 15. Gemma Miranda driving. The runner doesn't get the lucky bounce, and the board secured by Ateneo. And the rebound by Lauren Lopez. Cruza gives it to the left wing. 3-ball and off target para kay Mon Fetalvero. Fast break attempt para sa MPBL All-Stars. Oh, no good. And now here comes Ateneo. Cruza. Sizing up ito si Gemma Miranda. The handoff kay Lauren Lopez. 9 on the shot clock. Lopez finds the seam pero no good. Overcooked that shot, and the rebound by Freng Fabruada.
Oh, great individual defense by the MPBL All-Stars, smothering the guards of Ateneo and not giving them any looks at the basket.
Gemma Miranda gets blocked, and Ateneo is off to the races. Cruza to Lopez. Still at the left wing. Cruza, they go to the middle. To Catsalgado, and the basket is good for Fetalvero.
Beautiful backdoor cut by Fetalvero there.
Down to the midnight hours of this game. The women's MPBL All-Stars cruising their way to an impending victory dito sa ating inaugural game in the Pinoyliga Global Invitationals. 3 on the shot clock. The 3-ball no good for Fabruada. We are down to the last 2 minutes of this game. 42-point advantage for the WMPBL All-Stars. 3-ball by Fetalvero, short. Long board secured by the WMPBL All-Stars. Canuto, the handoff. What a play! Nifty basket for Tantoy Ferrer.
Tantoy Ferrer, consistent talaga all throughout this ball game.
44 ang lamang ng WMPBL All-Stars.
Making my partner here, Diego, a fan.
Oh. 10 on the 24. Top of the key, 3 no good for Cruza, but on the reset, it's good for Kat Salgado. Another pair of substitutions para dito sa WMPBL All-Stars. LJ Miranda together with Shane Salvani returning for the final stretch of this match. Chance for the youngins ng WMPBL All-Stars to showcase their wares. Corner 3 launched. Bang! Bang! Boom! Taki Takatak.
If I'm not mistaken, pangatlo na yan ni Taki.
Yes. 45 seconds remaining. Cruza at the top of the key. 10 on the shot clock. Gives it up to Kat Salgado. Salgado spin seal to the layup. We are still seeing some highlight plays through the end of this one.
Great read para kay Salgado, getting her defender to fall asleep.
And ito si Coach Ai Lebornio telling her players not to shoot anymore as this is a done deal. And what a showing para dito sa WMPBL All-Stars against the Ateneo Blue Eagles, opening the Pinoyliga Global Invitationals Cup with a masterful 87-44 victory. And Justin, your final thoughts on our inaugural game dito sa Pinoyliga Global Invitationals Cup?
Well, it was definitely a great game to watch, as of course it is our first time to cover women's basketball. We have seen a lot of a lot of great plays, especially from the veterans of the WMPBL squad. Pero I like the energy and the fight that the Blue Eagles have shown. despite being beaten by 43 points.
Oh.
Great energy. And yun na nga.
87-44 is our final score. The Wmpbl All-Stars victorious against Ateneo in the inaugural game of our Pinoyliga Global Invitationals Cup, brought to you by Shawarma Shack, Smart, our official wireless partner, ENDERUN Colleges, our official game venue, Buffalo Wings and Things, and LGR Athletic Wears. We will know our best player of the game shortly for the Wmpbl All-Stars, and it's very tough to name kung sino ang ating best player of the game kasi grabe very balanced ang attack nitong Wmpbl All-Stars led by Coach Ay Lebornio.
Pero I think, Diego, pareho tayo ng hula kung sino ang best player of the game, no?
Yeah, pero nga lang before that, we'll take a short break. Magbabalik tayo to conclude this coverage.
Our best player of the game, 17 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, Aliana Lime.
Mga kaliga, I'm here with our best player of the game from the Wmpbl All-Stars team. That is Alana Lim with 17 points, 6 rebounds. Magandang hapon muli mga kaliga. Kasama ko nga ang ating best player of the game, that is Alana Lim from the Wmpbl All-Stars team with 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. Now, congratulations po for this win. At sabi nyo nga po ay part po kayo ng coaching staff sa UST, both in juniors and seniors. Now, ano po bang pakiramdam that as a player right now, you get to showcase your skills?
Isang karangalan na makapaglaro at mapili to represent the WNBL All-Star.
Yes po, and since you're also a WMPBL player at yung mga teammates nyo nga po right now dito sa roster na to ay nakakalaban nyo po doon sa tournament na yon. So, how does it feel to be teammates with your opponents on court in other tournament?
Masaya ako dahil I get to play with younger players sa UP. And happy ako na hanggang ngayon na kakampi ko pa rin yung mga former national athlete.
And lastly po, may gusto po ba kayong batiin, i-shoutout or pasalamatan sa ating live?
Maraming salamat sa bumubuo ng Pinoyliga Cup Global. Maraming salamat sa pag-imbita sa amin at kay Com Haideong for pagpili sa amin to represent the WNBL. And shout out sa coaches namin, sa mga teammates ko, and sa mga viewers natin ngayon. Patuloy niyo po sanang suportaan yung women's basketball. Maraming salamat.
Thank you so much din po, Alana Lim, for being the best player of the game and for this win. And see you po tomorrow for your second game. Now that's all for Best Player of the Game interview. Now back to Jago and Justin.
All right, thank you very much, Bianca Tagarda, with that interview with Ali Lim. 17.6 rebounds, 2 assists, leading itong WMPBL All-Stars to that 87-44 victory in the opening game of our Pinoyliga Global Invitationals Cup. And Justin, after seeing that initial game, what's your assessment now on this tournament?
Well, very entertaining. Alam mo, marami pa tayong mga teams na hindi nakikita. Of course, we have the team from Japan, the Nagoya Gakin women's team. And it's very exciting, and I'm looking forward to see how this veteran squad goes up against them.
All right, to close out our day, we will have our Pinoyliga Alumni Cup quarterfinals do-or-die game. Will it be the Adamson Soaring Falcons, the Shawarma Shack, or will it be the defending champion, Mapua Cardinals, going through into the semifinal round? We will find out later as we take a look at the highlights of this ball game here in the Pinoyliga Global Invitationals Cup, presented by Shawarma Shack, Smart, ENDERUN, Buffalo Wings and Things, and LGR Athletic Wears. Sa ngalan ng ating game director na si Jetro Bautista, ang ating floor director na si Philip Obenza, our courtside reporter Bianca Tagarda, and of course ang aking partner na si Justin, the Aviator Almeida. My name is Diego De La Paz. Signing off for now. We will see you sa ating Pinoyliga Alumni Cup quarterfinals game later. This is the Pinoyliga Global Invitationals Cup #1.